Hey, good afternoon. Getting ready to go in the morning, going to a rib and chicken competition, rib and chicken cook-off. And me and Chris are going to participate in that. Chris is going to do the ribs. I'm going to do the chicken. I want to show you how I prepare chicken for a competition. This is exactly how I do it. I'm just going to show you how to do one piece. I've got a couple of family packs of chicken here from Mike's Country Store. They got really good chicken. So what I want to do is open this package up, take out a chicken thigh, and it's got lots of skin and it's got extra skin on it. That's a good thing. What I'm going to do, I want to take all this skin off, and I'm just going to set it to the side. But I do this for all the competition cooking that I do as far as chicken goes. And like I say, I just pull that skin off, lay it down there in the sink for something a little bit later, and I'll show you that. Now this is just your basic chicken thigh. Each piece has a layer of fat there, has a layer of flat fat right here, and there's a little bit on the back. I'm going to trim some of this up. Looks like a silver skin or something right there on the back, and it's got a big knuckle on this right here. I'm going to remove that knuckle, but first I want to trim this up. This is how you do it if you're going to do a competition. Now, if I was doing this at home, I would do some of this, but I wouldn't do a drastic trim on it. I just trim this little bit of fat off, stuff like that, and do my little trick with the skin, and then put it all back together. But what I want to do, I want to have a nice, cute little bundle. So I'm going to take this big cleaver here, and I'm going to cut this knuckle off. Just lay it down right there, put that on it, bump it one time, and take that knuckle off. We don't need that anymore. And now what I want to do, I want to square this piece of chicken up. So I'm going to take my Weeby knife, and I'm just going to remove all of that. I'm going to start on this side, and I'm going to remove that little dab of skin right there. Now there's going to be edible meat left on here. You can set that aside too and fry it. It'll work good. But smoking this chicken, it's going to be hard to render down all this fat. Like I said, I just want to square it up. So I'm going to take that little corner off right there. Nice piece of meat to eat. That's a little chicken nugget. And then I'm going to come to this side, and I'm going to take a good bit of this side off. There you have it. See, that's a really nice piece of meat to eat right there. We'll save that for later. And now, as you can see, we just got a little square piece of chicken there. Got a little fat on this end. I'm going to trim that little bit of fat off. Flip it over, and there's that fat and little silver skin on this side. You don't want to eat that. You don't want the judges to be eating that. You want them to have that one bite where, you know, they can have the one bite and say, you know, that's really good chicken. And what I'm going to do to the skin makes it easy for a one bite pull through. You know, a lot of times you cook chicken on the grill or fry it. Sometimes you bite in it, the skin comes off and lands on your chin. I'm going to prepare it where that doesn't happen. So again, I'm just cleaning it up, taking a lot of this unnecessary fat off. Some of this fat will render and come off. Some of it won't, but I'm going to go ahead and take the majority of that fat off so we won't have to worry about it later. There's flavor in that fat that's on there, but we're not doing it in the competition tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and continue on doing this, cleaning this up, and I'll be back in just a second, show you exactly what it looks like, and we'll start on that skin. Stick around. You'll like the way this is done. Okay, I've got this thigh trimmed up. Nice square little bundle there. Took most all the fat off. It's pretty squared up piece of chicken. I'm going to do the other ones the same way, where all the chicken looks the same, all of it's the same size. So now I can set this to the side, and I'm going to bring out the skin that was on there, and I'm going to put the skin up like this on a cutting board. And on the back of this skin, there's a lot of fat. What you see on there is fat. I want to remove that fat, so as it cooks, you'll have crispy skin on there. And I'm going to trim this up a little bit too. There's a little hole in it right there. I'm just going to take my little weeby knife and remove that piece there that's out of shape. Discard that, we don't need it. And now what I have here, I've got a Weeby beaver skinner. You don't have to skin beavers with this, but I found that this works great to take the fat off of this skin. This is a semi-sharp knife. You don't want this to be sharp because, and I've actually done this with a fillet knife. Fillet knife works good too, but you have to be extra careful when you start scraping because you will cut through the skin. These Weeby knives are wicked sharp. But this is a semi-sharp little blade there, and I've got it all spread out, and I'm going to lay the blade at an angle like that, and I'm going to lightly scrape that fat off. And you know, when you do this, you want to take your time. And see, I found my right angle now, and I'm just kind of rolling that fat off. It's still possible to cut through this skin, but like I say, you want to take your time and be gentle with it and just remove that fat. I'm going to do this to each chicken thigh, and as you can see, we've removed a bunch of fat on there. That right there is not going to render down that much, and that'll keep the skin from being crispy. Because when the judge gets that chicken thigh, you want them to take that one bite and have the bite through. You want it to bite through cleanly. You don't want to bite it and the skin come off on their face. So this is the trick to doing this skin. You want to remove as much of that fat as you can, and like I say, be very, very cautious so you don't cut through the skin. And this skin also, like I say, I cut that one piece off. Before this is over with and I get through, I'll probably take this part of it right here off and just have a square piece of skin, and I will in the end re-wrap it on this chicken thigh. Nice little bundle, put it on the cooker, cook it like that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to cook this chicken at 275 degrees for 2 hours, or until it reaches about 180 degrees internal temperature. And at that point, what I'll do is I'm going to put a little barbecue sauce on it, put it back on the grill, let it tack up. During that period, it'll come up to about 200 degrees, and when it reaches that 200 degree, that's when I take it off. It'll be boxed up and sent to the judges. So that's the way we do the chicken skin. So I'm gonna go ahead. I got a couple packs of chicken to do, and I'll come back and show you how I wrap this in just a few minutes. So like I say, stick around. I got a lot of fat to move off of this skin. Okay, I've got the skin, the fat pulled off of that skin, and when I get ready to put this on the grill, what I'm going to do, I'm going to season this chicken thigh with the special seasonings that I use. You can season the chicken any way you like. Use what you like on it. I'm going to use a little garlic powder, some lemon pepper, some different little things like that. A little barbecue rib rub. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to lay this, meat side down. I'm going to fold this skin over, fold this one over, and then I'm going to season the outside of this skin also. And what you want to do is pull the skin around, cover it up, and there you have it. You've got a nice little bundle, little chicken thigh that's ready to go on the grill. So like I say, I've got a couple of boxes of these to do, so we're gonna get with that. And I just wanted to show you how I do this. I do each and every one the same way. You can order a Weeby beaver skinner, and like I say, this works great on this chicken like this. What the hunters and trappers do, they use this Weeby beaver skinner whenever they skin out some type of animal, and they're going to tan those hides and do something with those. They hang that hide up and they scrape the fat and remaining meat, tissue, whatever, they scrape it off to get ready for the tanning process. But check them out over there, WeebyKnives.com. Check them out over there, place your order. They got some great fillet knives, folding knives, they have boning knives. They got something for everyone. So check them out and try this on your chicken next time. You'll be glad you did. From Big Al's Eats, y'all have a nice day, a great weekend, and get out there and cook you some chicken, man. Make you leave home, Jack.